The name of our project is Speech and Language Processing for Arabic, and there are 3 parts. One of them focuses on speech recognition, dialect recognition of Arabic. One of them focuses on basic natural language processing techniques as applied to Arabic. And the third focuses on methods to do understanding for open-ended type of text processing.
Machines cannot understand human language and not even text. The fact that they are able to solve a complex task may be interpreted as understanding, but it isn't. So the challenge of this project is to try to fill the gap between the way in which a human being can express himself or herself and the way in which the machine can understand.
The question is, can machine ever be able to fully understand language the same way as humans do? And this is something that hopefully we'll have an answer in a few years, at least partially.
We are building this question answering system in which the user asks for a question, the system can answer a complex question, but then the user has possibility to provide a follow-up question, and so there is a kind of interaction.
So on the speech side, one of the things which we are dealing with, struggling with, is that actually there are the dialects.
Modern Standard Arabic is the language that's spoken by news broadcasters, but everyday citizens speak their local dialect, whether it's Gulf or Levantine or Egyptian or North African. If one of the uses of the technology is to let ordinary people speak to computers using their local dialect, we'll need to develop capability to process these Arabic dialects as well.
Of course, in all languages we have some dialects, but here we have a language which reaches from Morocco all the way into the Gulf. And the further you go apart, the less actually people understand each other.
In terms of speech recognition, one application that we've already deployed is with the Al Jazeera news site. We've used the speech recognition, dialect recognition technology that we've been working on as part of this project and are analyzing Al Jazeera news videos to produce closed captioning for those videos.
On the text side, one of the problems we deal with is that actually the written form of the language does not include the short vowels. So the meaning of the word changes with the vowels which are not visible. So when I look at a word, I need to understand already what the sentence is about before I even can pronounce and I can speak the word.
And in English, the words appear always in the fixed order. So it's always, you start with the subject and then verb and then object. While in Arabic, there is a free word order. I mean, there is still some preference how the words would appear, but they don't have always to appear in the same order. The machine kind of tries to learn the patterns, how to process it. It's harder because the patterns are much more flexible in Arabic.
We are trying to develop new machine learning algorithms that are algorithms that enable machines to learn from data.
And the approach we've developed can very effectively learn in this space and find the right structures. And we tested it on both modern standard Arabic and classical Arabic, and it really works beautifully there.
What we are doing is a system that is adaptable and can be trained in different situations. Can be trained like we are doing now to the question answering of website of Qatar called Qatar Living.
One of the goals of the project is to, as the technology matures, actually deploy it in prototypes or whatever that can have an impact on the lives of people in Qatar. And so the Qatar Living site is a potential application area for the technology that we developed. We're very fortunate to have a strong set of collaborators on the QCRI side in speech, NLP, and in understanding.
Skype really makes it very useful. You can just see, open the window and look at the code together or the data together. We have general repositories that both parties can do it, and it just works. If you're committed, it works. If you have regular meetings on Skype, you exchange emails, and we see each other several times a year. So it's all together, it works.
These are our peers that we're working with, and the technology goes both ways.
You know, MIT, CSAIL is CSAIL, right? I mean, these are top-notch researchers, right? And so this is, you know, you try to reach up when you are working with people who are strong caliber. And so we have very strong people here, but actually coming together, there's, I hope, you know, mutually lifting each other up in this collaboration.
I think the quality of the work that we're doing is very high, and you can judge that by the quality of the publications that we've been able to make to world-class conferences.
I think the importance actually in the long run is giving a voice to the region here, giving a voice to the Arab world which can be heard in the rest, in Europe, in the Americas.